We begin by observing a still pool of dark, reflective water. This surface represents the typical financial life of 95% of people, calm on the surface, but lacking clarity and depth. They feel overwhelmed living paycheck to paycheck because they are flying blind, making random financial decisions and praying it all works out. Notice the unopened bud of the lotus rising from the murky depths. This bud is the potential for financial control, waiting to break the surface. To rise above the 95%, you must first master the numbers they ignore. Starting with step 1. Master the numbers. This is your first decisive action against financial blindness. The fully opened white lotus flower bursts into view, a symbol of clarity and truth. This clarity begins with key number 1, your burn rate. You must know the total amount of money you are spending every month. Not the round number you feel is right, but the precise, honest figure calculated from your last 3 months of bank statements. If you don't know this, you're just going along for the ride of life. The camera holds on the radiant white and yellow of the open lotus. This perfection is the goal of transparency. Ask yourself honestly, does that calculated burn rate reflect your reality, or is it likely a little higher? Know it, own it. This is not about panic. It is about establishing a non-negotiable baseline. Look below the flower to the dark water and submerged reflections. This is the money black hole of debt, the hidden financial burden that is quietly devouring your income. This represents key number 2, total debt. You must list off everything you owe, from credit cards to that substandard Kohl's card. Knowing the total debt and, crucially, the interest rates, is the magic needed to take control. A money black hole only gets bigger when you ignore it. We zoom in on a ripple that briefly distorts the reflection. Ignoring debt is like avoiding the doctor for a decade. Once you see the real numbers like a 27% interest rate, you realize you could be paying off that debt for decades if you only pay the minimums. The good news is that once you know, you have a plan. A small, bright fish darts through the water near the surface. This is a glimpse of safety, the savings account. This introduces key number 3, automatic saving. Many people are walking on a tightrope, stressed and just trying to save whatever is left at the end of the month. Saving is not a vague good habit. It is the difference between balance and disaster when life throws you a curveball. It must happen automatically, at least 5% to 10% of your take-home pay every month. You move from walking a financial tightrope to building a bridge with guardrails and lights. The water surface reflects the sky and trees vividly, a symbol of potential growth and the world outside your current situation. This relates to key number 4, investing. Wealthy people don't just earn money. They put it to work. Smart investing is boring. It means sitting still, setting up automatic investments in low-cost index funds or target date funds, and letting time do the heavy lifting. Your future self will thank you for getting time in the market. We observe the lily pads floating on the water, providing safe platforms on the financial journey. This is the importance of a well-built system, which is step 2, automate like the top 5%. The top 5% pay themselves first. Your money automatically goes to your savings and investments on a fixed date before your bills are paid. Whatever's left over is yours to spend, guilt-free. The camera zooms in on the base of the lotus, emerging from the dirt. This base represents the single largest expense, housing. This is key number 5, the housing red zone. If you are spending more than 28% of your gross income on housing, your entire system is being devoured. You're stressed, you're fighting about random expenses like M&Ms, and you can't save. Your housing should be a launch pad for your rich life, not a backpack full of bricks. We look back at the entire flower, radiant and stable, representing the culmination of controlled finances. This brings us to step 3. Calculate your crossover point. This is the moment your investments generate enough income to fully cover your expenses automatically. You don't need to win the lottery. You need to calculate this number. The visual subtly emphasizes the difference in height between the main lotus and the smaller bud beneath it. This contrast represents playing with the variables, how small changes can massively shift your timeline. By increasing income and cutting expenses, even minimally, you drastically cut the default 42-year timeline down to 14 years or less. You must be intentional about doing both. The scene becomes tranquil and wide, symbolizing the arrival at the crossover point, the ultimate financial freedom. This is step 4, scale up your new rich life. Once you know your number, you move from a nebulous dream to a real plan. Money is not a limitation, it's a lever, a passport to travel to the life you want. In the final moments, the white flower is stable and bright, symbolizing the $100,000 milestone, the point where your money starts working harder than you do. This is the new beginning. You get to decide what financial rules to keep and where to spend, being unapologetically different. Your rich life is yours to design. This is your chance to stop staring at your net worth like a video game score and start designing your life with no limits. If you are serious, the roadmap to your first $100,000 is waiting. The $100,000 milestone is where the real work begins, and the true power of your system is revealed. This is not just a savings goal, it's the point where your money starts working harder than you do. Hitting six figures proves you are no longer flying blind. You are firmly in the top 5% of financially savvy individuals. Now, we accelerate the journey to your crossover point. The roadmap involves continuously optimizing the 5 key numbers we mastered earlier. Can you tighten your burn rate by another 5% without sacrificing your rich life values? Can you throw an extra $100 or $200 at the money black hole of high-interest debt to shave years off your payoff timeline? The choice is simple. Prioritize the growth of the lotus, or let the murky water continue to consume your capital. Remember, consistency beats complexity every single time. Your automated system, where you pay yourself first for savings and investment, is now a finely tuned machine. If you found value in this roadmap, if you are tired of the stress and the financial guesswork, and if you are ready to climb out of the 95% dash, then subscribe to this channel. Share this video and let me know in the comments. What is the single biggest action you will take today to accelerate your journey to the crossover point? Your financially free life awaits. This newfound freedom means you can finally start asking the bigger questions about your rich life. What financial rules, taught by society or family, are you ready to throw out because they no longer serve your values? Where are you currently spending too little on things you genuinely love, like health or enriching experiences, simply because you felt guilty or constrained? This is the moment you begin to enjoy the rewards of your hard work, not just hoard them. This is how you use money to create meaning, not just accumulate numbers. What is your next chapter? The dream you always wanted to pursue, but put on pause because of financial limitations. The power to decide that is now in your hands.